12-year-old Rian lived in a small town called Sundargram. He loved stories more than anything. Fairy tales, adventure stories, detective stories, everything. He wanted to become a writer one day. But there was one problem. He was scared to show his writing to anyone. One day, he said to himself, I will write a story that everyone will love. But he never found the courage. One hot afternoon, when he was returning home from school, something strange happened. He saw an old man sitting under a banyan tree. The man had a long white beard, a big colorful hat, and eyes that shined like stars. The old man called him, Rian, come here. Rian was surprised. How do you know my name? The old man smiled slowly. I know everything about you. I know you love stories. Rian nodded shyly. The old man opened a wooden box. Inside it was a golden pen, glowing softly. This pen can make any story you write real. Rian's eyes widened. Real? As in, really real? Yes, the old man said. But only a writer with a pure heart can use it. He placed the pen in Rian's hand. Use it wisely, Rian. One day, this pen will test you. Before Rian could ask anything, a strong wind blew. When the wind stopped, the old man was gone. That evening, Rian tried writing something with the pen. He wrote, A red butterfly appears in my room. Suddenly, poof! A bright light flashed and a beautiful red butterfly appeared, flying around his room. Rian gasped. It's true. The pen really works. He tried again. A plate of hot momos appears on my table. Within seconds, a plate of steaming momos appeared. Rian danced with excitement. This is magic. This is real magic. But he also remembered the old man's warning. Use it wisely. The next day, in school, Rian's best friend Meera noticed the golden pen. Wow, where did you get that? Rian whispered, It's magical. Whatever I write becomes real. Meera laughed. Stop joking, Rian. To prove it, Rian wrote, A small puppy appears. Poof! A cute puppy suddenly appeared under the desk. Meera almost screamed, OMG, it's real. Rian quickly hid the pen. Don't tell anyone, please. But one boy heard everything. Rudra, the school bully. Rudra smirked. So the little story boy has a magic pen. Interesting. Rian suddenly felt unsafe. After school, Rudra followed Rian. Give me the pen. No. Rudra pushed him to the ground. I said, give it to me. Rian held the pen close to his chest. This pen is not for bad people. Rudra's eyes became red with anger. You'll see, I'll take it one day. He walked away, but Rian felt fear crawling inside him. Maybe the magic pen wasn't a blessing. Maybe it could become a curse. That night, Rian started writing a new story. I want to meet a friendly giant, he wrote. Suddenly, the windows shook, the room filled with wind, the floor trembled, and a 20-foot giant appeared outside his house. The giant laughed loudly. Hello, little friend. Rian panicked. Meera, I need Meera. He ran to Meera's house and told her everything. You made a giant come alive? Are you crazy? I thought it would be fun. The giant started knocking on doors. Hello, where is Rian? People screamed and ran away. Rian realized something terrible. If I write anything wrong, the whole town can be in danger. Rian opened his notebook. He said, I must fix this. He wrote quickly. The giant becomes calm and kind. The giant immediately stopped shouting and sat down like a polite baby elephant. Meera sighed. Okay, good. But now get rid of him. Rian wrote again. The giant disappears and returns to his own world. Poof! The giant disappeared. Mira took Rian's hand. You need to be careful, Rian. This pen is too powerful. Rian nodded. I know. But trouble was waiting. That night, when Rian was asleep, someone opened his window quietly. Rudra. He searched the drawer and found the golden pen. It's mine now, Rudra whispered. The next morning, Rian woke up and screamed, Mira, the pen is gone! They rushed outside and froze. In the sky, dark clouds swirled. Huge, strange creatures were flying. The ground was shaking. Rudra was standing on the school roof, holding the pen. He laughed loudly. Ha 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 ha! I wrote that monsters will appear and destroy the town. This is so cool. Rian felt his heart stop. No, no, Rudra, stop! Rudra continued writing. More monsters appeared. The sky turned black. What have you done? Rian shouted. Rudra smirked. I am the master now. Suddenly, a loud thunder sound filled the air. The old man from the banyan tree appeared again, floating in the sky. He pointed at Rian. The pen has chosen you. Now save your world. But how? Rudra has the pen. The old man said, Magic does not serve the greedy. Magic listens to the heart. And he disappeared again. Rian understood. He didn't need the pen to win. He needed courage. He shouted to Mira, Bring my notebooks. Mira ran to Rian's house and brought his story notebooks. Rian stood on the ground and yelled at Rudra. You don't know how stories work. Stories are not for destruction. They are for hope. Rudra laughed. Shut up. Rian opened his notebook and began speaking loudly. In my story, the monsters become weak and they disappear. The monsters suddenly stopped moving. Rudra screamed, What is happening? Rian continued, In my story, Rudra's pen stops working. The golden pen in Rudra's hand turned black and silent. Rudra gasped, No, no, no. Rian said loudly, In my story, the pen returns to its real owner. The pen magically flew from Rudra's hand into Rian's. Rudra collapsed on the ground in shock. Rian held the pen gently. He wrote slowly. The town becomes normal again. All monsters disappear. The sky becomes clear. Everything went back to normal. People came out of their houses, confused but safe. Mira hugged Rian. You saved us. Rian smiled softly. No, we saved each other. That evening, the old man appeared again. You passed the test, Rian. What test? The test of the heart. The pen only works for someone who can use imagination with responsibility. What should I do with the pen now? The old man smiled. Write stories. Good stories that heal hearts and inspire minds. He placed his hand on Rian's head. Young writer, the world needs your imagination. And with that, the old man vanished forever. Rian sat near his window that night. The golden pen glowed softly in his hand. He started writing his first real story. And as he wrote, he whispered, One day, the whole world will read my stories. And somewhere in the sky, the old man smiled.